Seven. Hello, everyone. We are Group 9, and today we would like to present our topic about friction. And this group member, my name is Rifki Dwi Raifandi, and Viviani Maravasya, Satria Gutama, and YSKLC Rigo Rigo. Uh, let's start with the definition of friction. Friction is a force that happens when two surfaces touch and move or try to move against each other. This force always acts in the opposite direction, so it slows down or stops motion. It occurs because surfaces are not perfectly smooth. Friction can happen when objects are still, called static friction, or when they are moving, called kinetic friction. In daily life, friction is very important. For example, it helps us walk and allows vehicle to stop safely. Next, introduction. And look at the basic idea of friction. Friction happens because surfaces are actually rough, even if they look smooth on a very small scale. There are tiny bumps that create resistance. Friction is an important concept in physics engineering. It affects objects move or stay in place. Without friction, many daily activities be difficult or even impossible. So friction is very essential in our lives. Now, I will explain the types of friction. First, static friction. This happens when an object is not moving and prevent it from starting to move. Second, kinetic or sliding friction. This occurs when two surfaces are already moving against each other. Third, rolling friction. This happens when an object rolls on a surface like a car tire on the road, and it has the smallest friction. Each type of friction depends on the surface and materials involved. Now, explain the friction formulas. Normal force is N equals mg. Static friction is F less than or equal to MUSN. Maximum static friction is MUSN. Kinetic friction is MUKN. The friction force depends on the normal force and the type of surface. That's all from me. Now I will pass to Satria Gutama to continue the presentation. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Rifki. And and the next topic in basic concept. Even smooth surfaces are not perfectly flat. They have thin bumps that interlock when they touch. This corrects resistance to motion, which we call friction. And next, case study. In cars, friction helps slow down the vehicle when brakes are pressed. Pads create friction with the disc, turning motion into heat. This helps the car stop safely, but too much friction can cause heat and wear. And next factor affecting friction. Friction depends on several factors. First, the first rock surface create more friction than smooth ones. Second, greater normal force means greater friction than the third. Third, different material have different coefficient of friction. Number the last lubricant like oil reduce friction. Lastly, static friction is higher than kinetic friction. And next, Rivyani Maharafasya.
Okay, thank you, Satria Gautama. In this video, I will explain about the advantages and disadvantages of friction. The first one is walking. Friction prevent you from slipping, allowing you to walk safely. The second is writing. Friction between a pencil and paper allow you to create marks and read. The third is control of motion. Friction help wheels stop when brakes are applied. And the last one is grip. Friction enable you to hold and handle object properly. Now let's move to the disadvantages of friction. The first is wear and tear. Friction causes surface like shoes and machine part to wear or over time. The second is energy loss. Friction produces heat, which leads to loss of useful energy. The three is slowing down motion. Friction makes it harder for object to move efficiently. And the last is reduced efficiency. Machine require more energy because of friction. Next. This part I will explain about reducing and increasing friction. First, let's talk about reducing friction. One way to reduce friction is by using lubricants such as oil or grease. This material help minimize direct contact between surfaces. Another way is by polishing surface to make them smoother so there is less resistance. We can also use wheels or ball bearings to reduce sliding friction and make movement easier. Now let's move to increasing friction. Friction can be increased by making surface rougher, which creates more grip. Another way is by adding partner of tread, for example, on tires and shoes to prevent slipping. Lastly, increasing to the normal force between surfaces will also increase friction. So reducing or increasing friction depends on what we need in a situation. Next, conclusion. Friction is a fundamental force that opposes motion between two surfaces in contact and play a crucial role in both natural phenomena and engineering application. Errors due to microscopic irregularities on surface, which create resistance where objects interact. The magnitude of friction depends on factors such as the nature of the surface, the normal force, and the convex of friction. Wheel friction provides essential benefit, such as enabling walking, working, and controlling motion, in which is also has disadvantages, including energy loss in the form of heat and the gradual wear of material. Therefore, Understanding friction is important not only to utilize its advantages effectively, but also to minimize its negative effect in mechanical system and everyday life.
And these are our references. Uh, that's all from us. Thank you for your attention and thank you guys and see you. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.